Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft from the Hermitcraft server. A bit of an update. I netherrighted my chest piece. Also another update. The spaceship, the Prawn, as it were, is taking shape. Now, before I show you everything about this place, which I mean isn't much, remember this is just a blank canvas for me adding details later. So there's the floor. I removed all the netherrack just to, well, except for that main tower in the middle, just to show you guys exactly what it's like right now. It is all completely covered, all sides, all around. Above it is completely covered. Oh, another bit of updated information. I kind of upgraded this trident a little bit, and now I have a pretty killer weapon, okay? Check this out. It is loyalty 3, unbreaking 3, mending, and impaling 5. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It does as much damage as my sword. 9 attack damage. Actually, a little bit more. This sword does 8.5. It is only sharpness 2, though. So if I had a higher sharpness sword, it would probably do more. But anyway, here is the Prawn as it stands. Now, a couple things that I am realizing. I am not a fan of how flat things are down here. So this is probably going to get an overhaul. Not a huge overhaul, but a slight overhaul in the next coming episodes. Also, I want to round off the edges, and we might start doing that today, so that's kind of cool. The bottom of this prawn, I want it to be sort of like this section here kind of dips in as it is, and then stuff is protruding from underneath. I don't want it to be smooth under here, but I'm looking at it now, and I think it needs another row of stairs, which is a bummer, because I've been mining deep slate for a long time now, and now I realize I need another row of stairs. One more row should do it, I think, and then it'll have the shape that I want. Let's get about halfway up this little ladder here to really take a look. Yeah, I think one more. I want the top to be relatively flat, but I'm going to be adding all kinds of stuff on top. Like, you know how last season I had, in 3 Foxhole, I had like the roof garbage? I'm going to have roof garbage on this spaceship. So that's kind of cool. Inside the spaceship, by the way, is looking really cool. So in the hallways, obviously, it's just the whiteness and the lighting that I've set up before. But in these rooms, I'm really, especially this room here, I'm loving this look. I was thinking I was going to make the roofs of all the ceilings, I should say, of all the rooms in quartz. But I don't know about that anymore. I think I might actually use this. It won't be that high. Probably not that. It might be that high. All I got to do is extend these walls up a little higher. I don't know. In certain rooms, obviously, the closer to the edge that you get, the lower the ceilings are going to be. See, like right here, this room is pretty much all sealed off. So I'm not sure yet about the ceilings of these rooms, but I'm loving the look of the dark roofs / ceilings combined with the white floor and walls. There we go. That one layer makes things a little bit more like what I want. Whew! It's time to finally remove the perimeter of this crater. I believe this has been here since the 100 days episode, which I guess makes sense because I wouldn't have had a portal, or I would have only had a portal much later in that episode, and I built this perimeter before I had the portal because normally I would use netherrack. I use netherrack to plan out all my builds. I think it's the only block that I use, to be quite honest. Which brings me to the question of the day. Early in the episode for a question of the day, but I wanted to get this one out there because I even saw a build on Reddit the other day and somebody marked out their build with, you guessed it, netherrack. I always use netherrack. So the question of the day is, what block do you use, if any, to mark out your builds? Now that the perimeter has been removed, it's time to sort of, and I say sort of because it's very difficult in this game to do this sort of thing, but it's time to sort of round off the edges. You see there, I've already done some work, and I can already see where I have to do more. This is going to be a process. I think a lot of trial and error in this one, because there's just, I mean, it's difficult in Minecraft to round anything off, unless it's an ender pearl or a snowball, or a slime block. Slime. the icon, because they're round. But anyway, I'm going to try my best and see what comes of it. And then, of course, these blocks are all going to be replaced with blocks that will match the crater itself. And then the crater itself will have a little bit of a change, especially along the edges. I'm thinking more craters within the craterception, and definitely some blocks that are kind of protruding out the side here to make it look more like a jagged edge than just a nice smooth edge. Okay, that's looking pretty good. The edges there, it's pretty straight over there. Let me go over and fix that little section there. It's kind of difficult because up here is a lot taller than like over here. So I think I might have to do some extra crater remodeling on this end of the plot, but that's okay. That's okay. I could definitely do that. We can make that work. Let's keep going over here too. Huh? Oh, what a good guy. Good guy, Doc. 18, that means 9 more shulker boxes and some blocks of iron, plus this one, I guess. That's 10 shulker boxes. Can I get up there and get that? Guys, I've been mining some of this stuff. What is it called? Terracotta, because I want to start, I guess, making the edges, and I'm thinking I have to introduce another block to the edges. So, if you'll notice, so a lot of these blocks here will not look very different when they're stacked vertically. Like this block, it'll look like dirt. This block will look like dirt. The black blocks kind of stop here. This block will look okay, but I've kind of tapered that off already. So I'm going to do a few of those black terracotta blocks. But I think I'm going to introduce either brown terracotta or just terracotta in general to mix with the coarse dirt and the puzzle. I will put the puzzle on the tops of the columns that end in dirt, because I think that'll look kind of cool. And then eventually we'll spill over to here where it will eventually, I guess, convert back into regular grass. But that's for another day. I've been playing around with some designs for my... Oh, I'm not sure why I made 18 of those. I had 18 shulker shells, but it only gives me 9 more shulkers. I've been playing around with some designs in my test world and stuff, and I'm thinking I'm going to change the color, actually, of the shulker boxes. I'm thinking like a gray would look best, other than the white, because the white is very different from the quartz white, and it just looks, you know, in life, if you're ever remodeling a house and stuff, if you try to make something look the same color and it's slightly off, that is much, much worse, in my opinion, my humble opinion, than just completely going with a different color entirely. You know, so if you're trying to match a floor and then the floor looks slightly different from the other floor, to me, you should have just gone with a different floor and call it a feature rather than a bug. There. Now I have a decent amount of shulkers to start this storage room. I'm still not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I know that this has to be a gray. If it's black, it'll be not close enough to this black. You see what I'm saying? That little bit of advice that I just offered you earlier, I'm applying it now. Do I have anything in here? No, I don't. I used to have my sand in here. That's why it's kind of in the middle. So how many shulkers? Ooh, that one looks a different color. Is it because of the torch? It's probably because of the torch. That looks kind of weird, actually. Is it because of the torch? Hold on. What has happened? Oh, I have 2 more in my inventory. Yeah, it's because of the torch. Okay, so we have 29 shulker boxes, which would, I guess, translate to about 14 and a half double chests. So that's pretty good, because I don't have that many in my storage room down there at all. That's starting to look a little bit better, a little bit more like what I want it to look like. And then, of course, behind where all this smooth stone is going to also get replaced with dirt. And then that's when I'll introduce that secondary terracotta color. I think that's going to look okay, but it's going to take some time. It is helping, though. By the way, my plan when I have this ship ready to go, or maybe even before I have it ready to go, is to have little blocks sort of floating in midair. You know what? I might even use the armor stands, so I'll have like different sized blocks, because I can obviously put this in midair. It's Minecraft. Anything could be left in midair. But for a smaller block vibe, I think I'm going to use armor stands and just have them sort of invisible with the blocks floating in midair, almost as if the blocks are being sort of pulled up or in stasis because of this thing's gravitational pull. That'd be kind of cool. And then, of course, I'll have some dirt and stuff hanging off the sides and tops of these things. But for now, we have to move on to another bit of business. Guys, we have to set up our shop. I don't know where our shop's going to be, and to be honest, this is not going to be my permanent shop of things that I'm selling, but I believe I want to sell blocks. Now, obviously, I have a lot of blocks, so why not set up a shop like a diamond for like, I don't know, 5 stacks of cobble. Just something to get rid of these blocks, because I don't like wasting them, as you know from my latest, or the last episode. I kind of tend to hold on to all these blocks. So why not set up a shop for cobble and granite and andesite and diorite and all that wonderful stuff right around here-ish. A nice little small booth. Let the people know that if you need blocks of any sort, not of any sort, If you need blocks of the specific type that I have, feel free to come by the shop and pick some up. So in order to stick with the theme, I'm going to make my shop kind of a mini UFO. Now, this one's kind of like a serious UFO, but I'm going to make this shop here sort of like a slapstick UFO. Like the typical cartoony UFO, and I think I'm going to do it right there. It's just on the other side of the portal, convenient for people to get to, and I think that's a perfect spot for it. It's actually a nice natural clearing, too, that I did not clear, so I don't know what's going on here, but I love it. Anyway, let's get the materials ready. It's not going to be very big. Again, this might not even be my permanent shop. Most likely it's not my permanent shop, but it's just something in the meantime to get rid of some blocks and maybe make a few diamonds, because I've already had to go mining for diamonds, like strip mine for diamonds. Who does that on this server? Just me, apparently. So we're going to go like this. And again, this one is very, very slapstick. Boop. Hence the little antenna at the top. Next thing I gotta do, no, that's not the way I wanted it to go, like this, and like this. Okay, we'll do the same for this side. Very quick UFO tutorial, guys. You guys want a tutorial on how to make a quirky, weird, funny UFO in Minecraft? This is the UFO for you. Dang it, I keep doing that. It's not what I want to do. Okay, next, what we want to do is we want to make this thing a little platform here at the bottom, like so. We want to cover the whole area there at the bottom, and then put a few little points here at the top, and then we're going to fill in the outer edges, and our UFO, ooh, once again, misplaced the block. I'm having one of those days. And our UFO is just about... Should have timed this better. Done. There it is. I know it doesn't look like much from here, but here, let's check it out from a different angle. Look at that adorable little UFO. Oh, you know what I did forget, actually, is the little legs on the UFO. There we go. The legs make it even more hilarious. Now, how are we going to sell this stuff that we have? Where are we putting the chests? Well, they're going to be getting levitated by beams of energy, I guess, is what we're going with here. So let's get a couple of these going. Oh, nope, that's not. Once again, I misplaced the block. I should probably get my silk touch for this, too. I don't think we need that many, but that's probably good. And then we'll have the chests sort of like floating in midair and stuff. I think that'll look kind of cool. Perfect. Oh, my gosh, that is an adorable little shop. Award for most adorable shop on the server goes to me. But that little UFO can't pilot itself, so that's where you come in, buddy. Do you want to be our UFO pilot? Just for the time being, there he is, Martin the Martian. We're not going to call him Marvin the Martian. Copyright issues with Disney. Martin the Martian. I'm not sure what the call, out of this world block shop. Something like that, right? I'm terrible with names. I'll let you guys name it. Oh, look at that guy being all sneaky and stuff. I'll let you guys name it. Is it raining for real? Wow, this rarely happens. Leave your name suggestions in the comments. You guys, by the way, had great suggestions for shops, and I think I'm going to do at least one or two of them. However, I just wasn't ready to set up a permanent shop just yet. So a little shop to get rid of some of these blocks and get some diamonds back, hopefully, is just what the doctor ordered. Martin the Martian. There we go. All the chests are filled with things, and they are super, super cheap. Come on, hermits, come and buy some diorite. 1 diamond per 4 stacks. Granite. 1 diamond per 4 stacks. Andesite. 1 diamond per 4 stacks. Cobblestone. 1 diamond per 4 stacks. Dirt. 1 diamond per 4 stacks. Basalt and or blackstone, 1 diamond per 1 stack, okay? Hopefully I don't get this one confused. I also put the little, I thought it was kind of cool to have some indicators of what each chest has. I didn't want to do the traditional put it on the front of the chest. I also didn't want to have it so that the item frame was here, because then you'd have to go around to the side and open it. I don't know. I just felt like it looked messy. I wanted something different. So I put the little blocks at the bottom of the chest. Some of these are hard to spot. If you're really close to this one, you won't be able to see. But as you're approaching, you'll definitely be able to see which chests contain what. All right, I think that's good. Look at that, guys. Martin the Martian is already making some sales. 7 diamonds. Did anybody buy anything else? Probably not, because the other stuff is not as desirable. Okay, I got to refill the dirt box. And speaking of dirt, guys, check it out. I did the entire edge of the crater. Now, I didn't add that other terracotta color as I was discussing because I wanted to try this first, and I think it kind of looks good. I don't know. These dark blocks here near the bottom are a little out of place, but I feel like if I removed them, then it would just be dirt on the edges, and I don't think I would like the way that looks. But this is getting a lot closer to what I want it to look like. It's as if this thing just lifted up from the very shallow depths of the earth. I don't know if any of that made sense, but it's looking pretty good. I really, really like the feel that I have going here. I might get rid of the fire and just have smoke, by the way. I'm not sure I enjoy the fire down here, but for now, this is done. Gonna need you guys very soon. Come on, give me more than... Oh, I got 4 from that last one. That's pretty good. Can't complain. I got 6 from that one. Nice. What about you, buddy? You got anything for me? This is not something I enjoy showing you guys. The murder of poor innocent squid for the benefit of black ink. Horsehead Farms. I feel like I'm going to regret this. Ooh, nice portal. Oh my goodness. Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. West. Oh, they got the cardinal directions. They're each... This is just... I feel like this is wrong in so many ways. Oh, you poor horse. Oh, boy. Okay, anyway. Oh, my goodness. That looks dangerous, too. Is that glass? I hope that's glass behind there. All right, let's see here. I got to fill out an official IOU. Not sure if XB is around. Maybe he can help me with... Hold on. Maybe this is the thing. Horsehead Farms. All farmed on 1 diamond per stack. Bulk purchases can be paid with an IOU. Okay. Rename paper to your player name and place in chest. Example, IOU, Hypno. All IOUs are subject to redeemability at any time after purchase. Oh, boy. That's good. IOU name here. Wait, do we place it in this chest? Probably this chest, right? There's no other chest around. Okay. Oh, boy. Here we go. Maybe I should just put a different name on. That'd be kind of cool, right? Okay, there you go. Official IOU has been officially done. Let's see how these things will look. Oh, can I? Oh, you can't right-click. That'd be kind of cool if you could do that, right? That would be kind of cool. Mojang, take notes. Yes, that is a good color. That is a good... no, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, maybe I should do black. I don't know. Let me go get some black ink and we can compare. I definitely don't want the white. That is too different. The shades are way too different. I keep saying black ink, by the way. I mean black dye. Because these are not black ink. It's ink sacks. So I apologize. All right. Black. Let's see how that looks. You know what? I think I prefer the black. Yeah. So I was going to set up like an automated storage room thing, but it only holds like 9 shulker boxes from what I've seen, and I would have to make a whole bunch of them, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know. I'm struggling to make this storage room different, other than just having shulker boxes pop out at me like this. I was thinking, actually, I don't have any blocks on me, but I was thinking of reversing them so that you see the back of the storage of the shulker boxes. So you'll see this part. And then when you open it, it'll open inwards towards the back wall. That means I have to space out each wall 1 out. So that might actually get rid of some of my space. Well, it will get rid of some of my space. So I'm not sure 100% how I'm going to do it just yet, which is probably why I'm dilly-dallying in the storage room and not actually building something. You know what, guys? That's going to be it for this episode. I have some plans, but they're going to take a while to develop and stuff. So I'm going to have to end it here. But before we go, you're probably wondering, Beef, where's the beefy tune? Well, my friends, here it is. If you don't know about Labyrinth by now, then you must be living under a rock. Labyrinth is unbelievable, and there's so many songs to choose from for a beefy tune. But I'll just pick one. All For Us by Labyrinth. Check it out. You'll love it. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. In the next video, we start adding detail to the outside of this wonderful ship, and I am pumped. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.